Congressman Jake Auchincloss, member of the China Select Committee, Democratic congressman from Massachusetts, come on in, and I appreciate you waiting there for a few minutes. I'm sure you've been listening to some of this. Congressman, thanks for being back. Here on the Hill, can you explain your vote to us? Why you voted the way you did and how you see this?
Not just a yes vote, also a co-sponsor of the bill. And the reason I helped lead the charge on this bill is actually not primarily about geopolitics, certainly not interested in the investment banking discussion about who's going to buy it. To me, it's about mental health of our youth. I'm one of the youngest parents in Congress. I spend a lot of time talking to other parents, both inside the chamber, but most importantly in my district. And what I hear is that these social media corporations are making our families miserable. They profit by keeping kids hooked on screen time. They're plundering our political discourse. They are monetizing the attention span of our youth. And Congress has got to step up and hold them accountable. We can't do that, though, if TikTok answers to Xi Jinping and not to the United States Congress.
Why not Meta? Why not Snapchat?
Absolutely.
Go down the line.
And that is exactly what I have done. I have dropped legislation just this week to hold all social media corporations, Meta, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, accountable for protecting our youth online. But again, all those ones that you just mentioned are already subject to U.S. law. TikTok is not. So this bill is the first step to bringing parity to how we regulate these social media corporations. And I know what we're about to hear. We're about to hear First Amendment concerns. I really want to just address that directly because it's really misguided. I have spent the last 10 years of my life defending unpopular speech.
If you don't mind, because Congressman Jim Himes, and I know you were talking, you heard us talking about this. So for the audience at home and listening on SiriusXM, he is the top Democrat on the Intelligence Committee. You would think that that would be an automatic vote to basically say, you know what, let's get rid of TikTok. But here's what he says, quote, I have more insight than most into the online threats posed by our adversaries. But one of the key differences between us and those adversaries is the fact that they shut down, he goes on to say, social media platforms. We do not. Did Himes get it wrong, Congressman?
So again, this bill does not ban TikTok. This bill forces TikTok to be subject to United States law. And it is well in the bounds of the First Amendment. The First Amendment provides for the freedom of speech. Any American can say whatever they want on political matters of the day. That is sacrosanct. But freedom of speech is not freedom of reach. You do not have a constitutional right to have your statement amplified by the Chinese Communist Party to 100 million viewers. An algorithm subject to Xi Jinping does not have constitutional rights. So this bill was well crafted to avoid any First Amendment concerns. It was well crafted to avoid Bill of Attainder concerns. Now, Jim and I may disagree about the nature of the national security threat, but again, the primary reason I push this bill is about the mental health of our youth. We need all of these social media corporations to be subject to congressional oversight.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.